you guys had a very busy past 12 months. You have your daughter, and then you shot this early this year?
Early this year,
We shot it in February and March,
How did you do that?
Don't know. It was in the grip of COVID, which was awesome fun, and the grip of biblical rain in Sydney, if you remember, like February, March. It was, I have no idea how we got it done.
There was someone up there looking over us because anytime we really needed to shoot outside and for it to be beautiful weather, it was. And then anytime we're inside, it was torrential rain. It was just...
It was crazy. As for the baby, we had an incredible nanny, and she basically raised that kid while we shot
for like
the thing.
2 months.
It was like a weird
you can't
dream.
really choose when a TV show gets greenlit finally. Like we were in development for so long and throughout COVID, and then funding happens, and it was like a very slow turn on of a green light. There was never a moment that we like called our family. We're like, we're making a TV show. Like even in January, we're like, are we still doing this? And so, I mean, I don't know if we would have chosen a better time to shoot in terms of parenting, but it's fine. I mean, she doesn't remember.
There's no good time to do that either, really.
It was just like an exercise. It was a writing exercise to get me out of the house. I just moved to LA and I was a bit bored, and Paddy was making no activity, and he goes, why don't you try and write something? I feel like you've got a good head on your shoulders. You've read so many scripts in your career, like give it a go. You've got a good sense of characters and words. And then I showed him, and he said... I
didn't realise quite how good. I mean, it was annoying. She, at the end of the week, she came and went, anyway, I've written this. And I was like, you joking? Like, this is the... What? Have you been secretly taking writing classes or something? It was really, really good. And it was basically the pilot that you see is what she wrote in a week. Actually, 4 days. Because you spent the first day downloading... Final draft.
Yeah. It took a while. I had to delete a lot of things off my computer.
It's a test. If you can do that, you're ready to write.
Yeah, it was like a test. Yeah. But then Paddy kind of wrote Ep 2, and then I wrote Ep 3, and so it ended up I did like all the odd numbers and he did the evens, but then we really just passed them back and forth between each other. So every episode is kind of 50-50 now. Yeah. Well, we are 12 years apart.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
Both Year of the Dragon.
Couple of dragons.
No, it's just funny when you're like, I don't believe in much astrological stuff, but someone was like, well, if you're 12 years apart, you're the same Chinese year, and I was like, that's interesting.
You don't believe in astrology?
Well, I don't know, do I?
Classic Libra. It's not a problem for us, but it's a good mind for comedy, the 12 years between us.
It'll only be a problem for us when he's 82 and I've still like got it at 70. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I might still have it at 82.
You don't know. Think so.
I think so. I'll be doing that a lot because
Brad and Angelina, they were 12.
And they worked out great.
I think that's right, Brad and Angelina. It's never come up for us, except once someone asked me at an airport.
Which is in the show. We put this in the show.
We did. At an airport, we just landed from LA, so I was looking particularly I guess makeup free and adorable, and Paddy was looking haggard.
It was a 15-hour flight, come on.
And we were waiting for a coffee at Sydney Airport, and this woman came up and Paddy went to go to the toilet, and this woman goes, sorry, is your dad in that show? And I was like, oh my God, which show?
My dad.
And then, dad. And then she went, glitch. I went, yeah, also he's my boyfriend. And she was like, oh my God, don't tell him I said that. And I was like, as soon as Pat walked back, I was like, hey, Dad. Yeah. It was disgusting.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's not come up for us otherwise, because I'm very wise. Beyond me years.
We can cut that out.
The episode did stress me out, the party.
The party episode?
It's stressful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it good?
I felt like a Gordon. I was just like, oh my
You're the Gordon?
Yeah.
You're either a Gordon or an Ashley in episode 7.
Yeah. Ep 7 was a big one to just mind that. Because there's comedy in 12 years apart, especially if someone's 40 and someone's 28. Like the whole 30s is missing, and 30s is massive for people. And so we wanted to just really accentuate it for at least a whole episode where he's just a fish out of water around all these kind of young folk.
I'm trying to host this young person's party and I get it all wrong, and all her cool hip mates show up and they're all hot and doing their thing, and I'm dressed wrong, and
he puts out pretzels and What cheds?
Cheds. I put out some cheds.
Put out
and
cheds.
Like, oh my God, are these cheds? And
so
I'm like,
retro.
yeah. And I didn't know it was retro. I was like, it's not.
Sad.
That's based on my 16th birthday party when people were coming over and my mum put out M&Ms and Cheezels and stuff in bowls. I'm like, Mum, what are you doing? Don't put this out.